video, we will be looking at how to access spoken content. For those with visual impairment, reading text on an iPhone or an iPad can be difficult at best, if not impossible. Accessibility can help. There's a feature called spoken content that will read out words on a page, read out the whole page, and more. And here's how you can use it. How to enable speak selection. Speak selection allows you to select bits of text on a screen to be read aloud to you. What we have to do is follow these steps first of all. Firstly, number 1, launch settings from your home screen. Number 2, tap accessibility. Number 3, tap spoken content. Number 4, tap the switch next to speak selection. How to use speak selection. First of all, you want to navigate to the text you want read aloud. Secondly, tap and hold on the text and drag the highlight to surround all of the text you want read aloud if it's not already highlighted. Thirdly, tap the speak button in the menu that pops up.
Digital and assistive technologies play a key role in supporting inclusion by ensuring that children and young people can fulfill their potential regardless of their additional support needs. In doing so, the service has a positive impact on attainment and achievement.
We will now look at how to enable speak screen. If you are into iBooks but have a hard time reading them on your phone or iPad, you can enable speak screen and it will read out the entire screen to you. And here's how you can do it. Number 1, launch settings from your home screen. 2, tap accessibility. 3, tap on spoken content. And lastly, tap the switch next to speak screen. After this, we will now look at how to use speak screen. What you want to do is find a page and swipe down with 2 fingers from the top of the screen. Then tap the controls to manage play, pause, skip, forward, touch to speak, and playback speed.
Speak selection, off. A speak button will appear when you select text. Speak screen, on. Swipe down with 2 fingers from the top of the screen to hear the content of the screen. Speech controller, off. Highlight content, off. Highlight content as it is spoken. Typing feedback. Voices, speaking rate, 50%, pronunciations.
If you want to try this right now, go into the book app. After this, you can select any book at all and practice using the 2-finger scroll down option.
Chapter 3, Goal. You have come to the end of the first book of Football for Kids. So far, if you've correctly understood everything we've covered, then you should know what football is about and how to win a game, the basic rules of football, every position on the field, the roles of each position on the field. If you are unsure about any of these topics, then make sure to review the topic by simply reading through that specific page again. I hope that I accomplished my aim in
If you noticed, the voice is a little bit too quick at times, so you can change this by selecting speed.
teaching you a little bit about football, and I especially hope
That is very fast, but you can select it so it's a smaller, lower pace.
that this book has motivated you to either start football or get more involved with football and enjoy it as much as you.
That is very slow,
You
so
can
you can select a different option here.
An attacker is the goal scorer of the team. He is the best finisher of the bunch and should be clinical in front of goal if he wants to be successful. The whole team is relying on the striker or centre forward to get in a goal.
And that seems like a better pace. We will now look at how to enable the speech controller. The speech controller is a control panel that lives on your screen that you can expand to help you control speech playback on your iPhone or iPad by playing speech, pausing it, skipping forward and back, or changing the speed. How you can do this is by first launching settings from your home screen and then tapping accessibility. Then tap spoken content. Once you've done this, tap on Speech Controller, and then tap the switch next to Show Controller to the green on position. Once this is done, tap long press or double tap, and then tap None, Read All Content or Speak on Touch under the long press or double tap menus to decide what either of these actions do when you're using the speech controller. A useful feature of spoken content is its highlighted content option. We are now going to look at how to enable highlighted content with spoken text. This helps it stand out a bit better. As content is being read out to you, you can enable highlight content to highlight along as it reads. How you can do this is by first of all launching settings from your home screen and then going on to accessibility. Tap on spoken content. After this, tap on highlight content and tap the switch to turn it on. Tap words, sentences or words and sentences to decide what kind of highlighted content should be spoken. After this, tap underline or background colour to designate the style of sentence highlight. If you selected either sentences or words and sentences from the previous menu. Then tap word colour if it's available. After this, tap a colour that you want highlighted words to be. If you can, tap back and then go to tap sentence colour if it is available, and then tap a colour that you want highlighted sentences to be. As you can see, I have selected the word colour to be green when it is read out, and the rest of the sentences to be in purple. Now we're going to look at an example.
Home digital and assistive technologies play a key role in supporting inclusion by ensuring that children and young people can fulfill their potential regardless of their additional support needs. In doing so, the service has a positive impact on attainment and achievement.
We will now look at how to manage typing feedback settings. Start off by launching settings from your home screen. After this, tap on accessibility and then tap on spoken content. Once you're on this page, go to typing feedback. What you want to do now is tap the switches to get voice feedback for characters and character hints. Tap the plus and minus buttons to set how long character voice feedback should be delayed after you enter a character. Next, tap the switch next to speak words to the green on position if you want whole words to be spoken while you're typing. Repeat the same thing with the speak auto text. Put this to the green on position to have auto corrections and auto capitalization spoken while you're typing. Tap the switch next to hold to speak pronunciations to the green on position to be able to tap and hold on a typing prediction to have it spoken at any time.
ELL, O, hello. A, D, and E, L, C, E, echo. Welcome, T, tang, O, 2. Capital, ASL, capital T, capital A, tag.
What is happening right now is your speak words option is in play after you finish typing a word, but also your speak auto text is playing anytime you type in a letter.
Hello and welcome to ASL Tech.
What we can now see is hold to speak pronunciations.
Office. Ah. Not. In. The. Same. Place. Is.
Okay, so you're just selecting
Place.
words based on the
Tag.
suggestions, and it'll read out to you. What the feature also allows you to do is to have the sentence read back out to you, and you can also spot that certain words do not fit with the sentence. So if, for example, I replaced are with is, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the delay, because the delay was quite quick after every time I typed in a word or a letter even. So I'm going to change this delay to 0.85 seconds. And now when I play or type in a word, it will delay it a bit longer for me.
E, echo. We are learning to use typing. K, feedback. Full stop.
What you can now do is hold down on the suggestions and it will read out the suggested words for you.
The, how, what, capital I, what, how.
If you want to change the spoken content voice, this is very easy to do. All you have to do is go into Accessibility, Spoken Content, and then tap Voices. Tap the language you want to use first of all, and then tap a voice or tap the download button to download a voice to your phone or iPad.
Hello, my name is
I
Kate.
think we'll select that one, okay. So it's now selected a new voice for my spoken content. And if I just select this, highlight it, and press speak,
Hello and welcome to ASL Tech.
you've now got a new spoken content voice.